Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany, and if this is your first time here clicking on one of my videos or seeing my face, welcome. I really hope you stick around and join the family. If you're not new here and you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Girl, I missed you. I haven't actually sat down to film in probably like a week, 2 weeks maybe, because I've been pre-filming a lot. So all the videos you guys have been seeing and will see are pre-film videos, because for those of you that don't know, we're moving. So, you know, I'm trying to make sure before we move and before December gets here, I got like stuff in my arsenal for you guys, so that way I'm not just going MIA, because I don't want to do that. I've been really good staying consistent, and I don't just want to go MIA on you guys, because I mean, I don't know if y'all care, but like I've been doing good, so I'm trying to keep doing good. So this is going to be like an update, life update, baby updates, birth plan update, just an update, because I really haven't sat down and just talked to you guys in a long time. But I figure, why not get on here and do my makeup, because who really wants to just sit here and listen to me talk? No one, really, not even me. So if you guys are interested in hearing what's been going on with me and just what's going to be going on in the next few months and seeing me put some makeup on, then just stay tuned. I did go ahead and pull my hair back because it kept falling on my face, and I know I hate that. But as you guys can see, I did get my hair redone. I got some, I'm about to say feed-in braids. What? I got some knotless braids situation going on, because my locks started slipping out in the back because my hair is obviously cut. Yeah, I know my hair is cut. Y'all can see that. But I wanted to get some braids that I could just get retouched in a couple of weeks, so that way I don't have to get like my whole head done, because who wants to do that? Like, literally I have 8 weeks left of being knocked up how I currently am. So I figured I'm trying to make everything as easy as possible on myself. I'm not trying to do too much, not trying to have too much going on. So braids are easy. They're easy to keep up. They're easy to get redone. So here we are. I have some serum on my face, my pineapple whatever, to be honest I forgot what the damn thing's called, but I have serum on my face. So I'm going to use this Iconic London Prep Set and Glow spray that I got in my BoxyCharm. Oh, that smells really good. Wow, like really good. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to use my Farsali Skin Tune Blur. You guys already know what the deal is with this. So I guess the first thing I want to update you guys on is how far along in my pregnancy I am. I'm supposed to have a video, a video or two go up before this video, but I might just put this one up first, just so the timeline is actually accurate with how far along I am and what's actually going on with me. Yeah, so for accuracy purposes, I probably will put this video up this upcoming week. This upcoming week is actually Halloween, so this video will probably go up the day before Halloween, so the 30th. I'm going to use my Hourglass Vanish stick, and I have the shade Sable. So yeah, this week I will be 8 months. Let me see, can I count? 32. Yeah, I'll be 32 weeks, so I'll be 8 months this Wednesday. Oh, actually the day the video is going to go up. Oh, look at that. Look at God. Look at it. Look at him. And honestly, I'm exhausted. Like, exhausted. Okay, so I'm just going to contour now. But yeah, like, I'm trying to stay positive and not be like a downer. But guys, I'm so tired. Like, this baby has been taking everything out of me, and I'm just trying to figure out what I did to him, you know, in his previous life, for him to be so upset and for him to, you know, want to just bring me down this much. Because with Aiden, I didn't have, like, I wasn't really sick while I was pregnant. You know, I didn't really go through anything while I was pregnant with Aiden. I don't know if y'all know, but I updated you guys when I was pregnant with Aiden. But with Adrian, y'all, first of all, I'm borderline anemic, so there's that. Let's just discuss. I got mandatory blood work done, and my doctor was like, after the results came back, by the way, Petty Officer George, we're gonna prescribe you some iron pills and some vitamin C pills because sis, you are slightly anemic or borderline anemic, so congratulations. Here's what you won: some medication. Okay, so that's already number one. He's already tried me. He making me have to take pills. Like, first of all, I don't take pills. I don't really take, like, unless I'm sick, like like I need to take medicine to get better. I'm gonna just let it ride, because for, like, I'll take pills before I take liquid medicine because, well, for starters, medicine is disgusting. So I will definitely take a pill before I take like some NyQuil or something, like liquid NyQuil. But I really am just like, what is going on, Adrian? Like, I try to feed you good, you know, I try to rest. So that's why I've been so tired as of late, because my iron is pretty low and I'm just exhausted and I'm just running on fumes at this point in my life, and we're trying to pack, and you know, life is happening and it's kind of coming for you, girl. It's kind of sort of coming for your girl. Like, I'm trying to be positive, you know, and I'm trying not to, you know, tell the baby like fight me, but like, Adrian, fight me. Like, at this point I don't even have time. I was talking a bit much, so I did go ahead off camera, blend out everything, powder my under eye, do my brows. I'll put down in the description box what I use. It's not really important. It's not really why we're here. So I'm going to use this Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette. This came on BoxyCharm, and I'm glad, because I was debating on getting it. Not because I didn't think it was pretty or anything, because like obviously this is like right up my alley. But like, I don't know. I was just like, do I need it? Like, do I need it? I knew I did, but like, I was still on the fence. But yeah, like I was saying, this baby is taking everything out of me, and like, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, because like, I can't ask him. Like, I can, but he can't respond, so who really knows? But like, when I tell y'all, I am tired, I'm exhausted, and I already got a lot going on anyway, like with the move and all that. But and with Aiden is 1.5. Like, that man, he going through some stuff too. Okay, we working on talking. He's obviously walking now. We're working on talking with him, and you know, just getting him to all the milestones he's supposed to be hitting, because you know, he's learning every day. So it's just a lot going on. But I had an appointment. Well, I have an appointment on Monday to actually see the baby, but I had an appointment this past Wednesday to talk about trying to do a VBAC. So for those of you that don't know, I had a C-section with Aiden, and I am not interested in having a C-section with Adrian. So I did just have a counseling set up. So oh, jeez Louise. So we could discuss the pros and cons, you know, the likelihood of me having a successful VBAC and all that, and just kind of, well, it was necessary. Like, the doctor required it for me to try to do a VBAC. But honestly, it just put me so much more at ease about trying it, because I was so nervous. Like, I've been getting so much, well, well, you got cut open, so, you know, what if something, you know, what if your incision, you know, busts open, or, you know, what if, you know, just freak accidents and worst case scenarios is what I was getting asked. So that was obviously, like, I struggle with anxiety and all that. So that was kind of putting me, like, in a bad place. Like, you know what? You might be onto something. What if that shit does happen, you know? Like, I was really, like, it wasn't really discouraging me because I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I discussed it with Brian. Brian knows this is what I want to do. Of course, he's kind of like, he wants me to be safe. He wants the baby to be safe. So if I have to get another C-section for that to happen, then, you know, so be it. But I don't want another C-section. So I'm just praying to God I don't have to get another one. But she said it should be fine. Like, as long as, you know, everything goes smooth. I did tell her, that if I don't go into labor naturally on my own, I'll just do a C-section, like get a scheduled C-section if I don't go into labor by my due date. Because honestly, me having to get induced the last time kind of put a lot of pressure on my body. Number one, it was painful, so I don't know if y'all know how that goes, but it's pretty painful actually getting induced. So that's the whole thing. So getting induced is a whole couple of hours in itself. And then, you know, you start going through actual labor after they induce you to get you to a certain amount of centimeters dilated. And honestly, it was just, that was a whole ordeal in itself. And I told her I didn't want to do that again. So I will be okay with, if I don't go into labor on my own by my due date, having to get induced. I don't want to, but I'm being realistic and saying it might happen, because, you know, you never know when you go into these things, and no, things a lot of times don't go as planned. Obviously with Aiden, I didn't plan on getting a C-section at all. I didn't plan on getting induced at all, but I was a week late with him. So, you know, things happened, and things that were kind of out of my control, because before anybody says, oh, why didn't you just walk? Or why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you just that? Literally, we did everything to try to make Aiden come, and Aiden just chose not to come. I mean, that is just is what it is. We tried everything to get him to get here, and he just basically was like, and, you know, like, he just wasn't having it. So, I mean, we're going to see, you know, once we move and I get checked into my new doctor, you know, how the facility is and all that, because that's the whole thing too. Because since we're moving, I'm not having him here like I had Aiden. So I got to worry about getting a new doctor and getting checked in and, you know, all this and all that. And so it's just a whole lot going into actually having him. Like with Aiden, I knew I was having Aiden at the hospital I had him at. You know, I knew how long it was going to take us to get there from the house. You know, I knew all of that. We're literally right down the street from the hospital. So these weren't things that were up in the air. These were things that I knew going into it, and like distance, time, and all of that. So I wasn't really worried about it, because, you know, we had already knew, you know, all that. And since it wasn't like something that I, you know, went into labor on my own anyway, when I actually went to the hospital, I wasn't in labor. So it was just a different experience, and things were way more calculated with Aiden, because, you know, I've been in Virginia the whole 4 years. I've been in the Navy, so no area around here is a new area. The hospital's not new. I've only gotten seen at this hospital in our clinic, so, you know, none of that is new. And it's just going to be a change, like, to say the least. It's going to be a change. It's going to be different, but I'm not really nervous to, you know, have the baby somewhere else, because we knew that when we got pregnant, that by the end of the year we will most likely be somewhere else. Or even if we weren't somewhere else, you know, I might not necessarily be at this hospital, because Brian isn't in the Navy. So he wouldn't necessarily have to be, the baby wouldn't necessarily have to be born at a naval hospital per se, or we might not even be near a naval hospital per se, because like I said, he's not in the Navy. He's not in the Marine Corps anymore, so that's something else. Like, this is a whole new ordeal in general for us, because he's in the Army now, and that's, you know, things are just way different this time around. I'm not gonna lie, this eye escalated very quickly and got very smoky. Not my intention, but I'm not mad at it. I'm feeling it. It's cool. So we're gonna take this Beauty Bakerie coffee and cocoa, better not bitter, coffee and cocoa palette, and I'm going to use actually pretty much all the colors. Yeah, all the colors. I'm going to use Anti-Depresso, this dark shade, as a bronzer. I know I don't really like shimmery bronzers. Well, I don't know if y'all know that, but if y'all ever noticed, I don't really use shimmery bronzers. They bother me because, I don't know, shimmery bronzers and shimmery blushes just make it so I can't put on highlight, and that bothers me. Okay, so then for blush, I'm going to take La Vida Mocha. Obviously the little, what the hell was I about to call this? Whatever color this is, that color. First of all, obviously this is a bit much. Bear with me, guys, bear with me. So I'm gonna take Deja Brew and put it down here. Oh, look at that. I look good. So then I'm gonna take the last shade in the palette, You're Grounded, obviously the highlighter, and I didn't need that. Yes. Okay. So now I've done put that on. I can talk again. I was focusing, trying to make sure I wasn't looking crazy, but like, look at my skin. It's kind of unreal. Like, it's kind of sort of unreal, but yeah, that's what I plan to do when I give birth. You know, I plan to do a natural, but if I don't go into labor on my own by the time it's time for me to have him, like my due date, then I am going to schedule a C-section, because getting induced, not happening, Captain. That is not what I'm trying to rock with on my life. Like, bro, like when I tell y'all, I had a brow gel I wanted to use that came in my BoxyCharm. Like, I just had it. Okay, so I found the brow gel. It's from Mellow. I've never heard of it. It's tinted brow gel in the shade dark brown. Jesus Christ, I've been trying to get this thing to zoom for 5 minutes. What? Oh, this is brown. Let me tread lightly. You can see it, but like I didn't put too much because my brows are darker, way darker than this. This is pretty warm, so I don't feel like this would do my brows any justice today, at least while I actually have what I have going on. I don't feel like it would be a good mix, so I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm just going to blend this out because it's just not as blended as I would like it to be. So we're gonna do nude because I got a lot going on the eyes. So is this chestnut? Oh my god. Yes, this is chestnut from MAC. And I'm gonna use Velvet Teddy, also from MAC. Look at this little mini cute one that I got. It was in a gift set last year. and I got it for myself. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so do I like how everything looks? I don't have any lashes on. I don't know if y'all can tell. I got my lashes done, but like I need to get a feel because let me be realistic. I be picking with them because like my eyes have been watering. So like if I'm laying down, like my eye will water, and then the lash will like stick to like the bottom of my eye, and then it's literally a whole thing, and it's a whole thing I'm not really here for. So I'm gonna spray my face one more again with this Iconic London spray. This smells so good. My face looks bomb though. It looks super duper bomb. Ooh, am I a goodness. Okay, so this is the finished look. I decided not to put any lashes on because the little bit of lashes I have left attached to my eye, I don't want to rip out, and I know me. That is definitely a possibility, but I just want you guys to know that even though I told you guys what, you know, my birth plan is, you know, a plan is just that. A plan doesn't mean it's going to happen that way. Babies do their own thing. Your body is really going to do its own thing. So hopefully, just fingers crossed, that works out for me and baby, and we both, you know, get through healthy, happy, you know, living our best life. That's really the ultimate goal. I know whatever the case may be, whether I have to get another C-section or I do a natural. If I do a natural, that's going to be something new because I wasn't able to deliver Aiden natural. And if I get another C-section, it's going to be a little different this time because it's not going to be an emergency. It's going to be something that's planned. I can, you know, wrap my head around it. I can bring a little bag. I can, you know, get my life. A C-section is it's a little quicker. Mainly because I wouldn't be in labor for however many hours. They would just take me in, you know, prep me, take the baby out, sew me up, and then that would be it. But that's not really what I want to do. I know a lot of moms that get C-sections, they prefer to go back and do another C-section. But since Aiden was definitely, I literally cried like when I knew I had to get a C-section with Aiden when they came and actually told me. And honestly, I was kind of heartbroken because I had like planned, had been in labor all day, you know, like it was something that I had wanted to do. It was just something I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to, you know, push him out and then have, you know, the golden hour after I have him and actually just have him on my chest, you know, just comfort him and love on him. I mean, he doesn't love me any less now. I mean, he still be on my line, like, kid, let me live, let me breathe, but I just would have liked to have had that experience, and I was unable to because, you know, it was the healthiest, the fastest, and the easiest for them to go ahead and do a C-section for me to get him out. So I just hope and I pray that, you know, things work out the way I would like them to work out this time. But as long as Adrian comes out good, healthy, happy, and loving his life and living his best, then that's really all I can ask for. That was really what we talked about. I don't know why I thought I was going to talk about so much stuff. Like, we're still in the process of bagging. So, I mean, that's that. But, yeah, let me know down below if you are a mommy or you're a first-time mommy right now, you're pregnant, or you have children, you know, how your birth went, if it went how you planned it, or otherwise. I would love to know. I love to hear other people's birth stories and what's going on in their life, so I know I'm not crazy and stuff isn't just going on with me. But, yeah, that is all I have for this video today. So, like I always tell you guys, I'm your girl Tiffany. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I don't know if I told you guys that and put that pressure on you in the beginning of the video, but if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that. Give this video a thumbs up because let's be real, I look good. And I will see you in my next video.